Hello fans of 2ZZ-GE motor, or vvtl-i, for those of you who doesn't know the engine code. Decided to make a video, excuse my accent. I wasn't planning on making a video, just build it and ride it. But decided to show you guys what's coming out with this little project that I'm working on. This used to be 650 Sand Spider, so 2-cylinder, 650cc motor, 4-speed manual transmission, 26 horses or something. This is what I came up with, building it here in my garage. So it's not professional build, never done anything like that, but we'll see what it's gonna come out to. I think so far it looks pretty good, looks promising. Gonna have automatic transmission. That's the donor car that I could find. Wish I could find manual one, but it is what it is. We'll see if it works. I transferred the steering column with the steering wheel, so I'll have those buttons up and down. They will be working. I'll have airbag in there, but it's just for looks. That's where the speedometer is going to go, and this box will be used as a junction box as well. So if any wire connections, everything's going to be in there. Shifter had to be installed backwards, since the linkage cable used to go forward, now it's going backwards, and it's not long enough to swing around. But it's alright, it's not my daily driver, I'll get used to it. Front haven't been touched yet. I will rebuild it. I will have new control arms, new shocks, and of course new spindles with bearings. And that way I can have matching hubs. Now the rear. The rear had to be rebuilt completely. Nothing left from the original. You can still see where I cut off the frame, and I had to widen it a little bit and of course reinforce it. Have multiple tabs, multiple positions for shock. That's still going to be tuned when this thing starts running. I haven't had it running yet. Still a few questions about the belt position, because the only thing that I need out of all this is the water pump and alternator. I need to somehow connect it, make it work with the factory tensioner. So I might have to maybe install a dummy pulley, I don't know yet. Decided to go with trailing arm instead of control arms. This is a little bit stronger and simpler to build. This is original Celica GTS rims. I'm using Celica GTS knuckles, bearings, brakes. That way parts availability is a lot simpler than trying to come up with something for the 650 Joyner. Also original CV axles. The knuckle is turned 90 degrees, that way I can attach the trailing arm to those two 5/8 bolts. They will be upgraded to grade 8. So far it's just regular mild steel. Exhaust incomplete yet. It will be, muffler will be mounted over here. I am at the stock height. So the 650 Joyner was at 11 1/4, and that's what it is right now. I wish I could raise it up a little bit. We'll see if those shocks and CV axles will allow me for more travel. This is electrical box. All the electrical, computers, everything will be in here. .32-inch tires. So far it's only truck tires. We'll see if I need to upgrade to anything bigger or smaller. Don't know yet. Rat's nest in here. It will be cleaned up. Still working on it. I will have a transmission oil cooler. Not sure yet where it's going to be installed. Roll cage will be reinforced. I'm adding about 130 pounds worth of engine transmission to this buggy. Original weight of this buggy was 1,050 pounds. Right now, with all the framework, I'm shooting for about 1,700 pounds, which is going to be pretty good for a 190 horsepower motor. And it's still questionable. I cannot find exact output numbers for this engine. Some sources say it's 180 horses, but it's alright. It'll still be way more than original. Engine choice. I've seen these buggies with multiple engines, different engines. I decided to go with this one. Multiple reasons. Not just because it's something I found. I was looking for a 2ZZ motor specifically for this project. The number one reason, this engine is rev happy. It wants to be revved, which is something you want on a project like this, on a buggy like this. Yes, it's two-wheel drive, but it will be a ripper. Another thing, coilover spark plug. No distributor, no spark plug wires. I think this is simply a way of going. Another thing, why I didn't go with something newer, drive-by cable. That's the radiator I'm planning to use. It was made for Integra 1994 through 96, I think. eBay special. It's a half radiator. Should be perfect size for this 1.8 engine, but we'll see. Even if I have to run fan all the time, should not hurt anything. Let me know what you think about it. It does look pretty good. The whole frame was built here in the garage. That was my biggest concern, if I can pull it off in the garage without neighbors complaining. But now I think that the frame was a piece of cake. It's the rest of it. All the wiring, plumbing, brakes. I will be using factory brakes for this. Still not there yet. They will be removed and installed. I need to find out all the fittings, what works, what doesn't work with this. I don't want to transfer everything from Celica because the brake booster and everything else is too big, and Celica had the ABS. I will not have ABS on this thing. Differential is welded, so it will be off-roader, real off-roader. Three-quarter-inch bolt. Steel, it's mild steel. It will be upgraded to grade 8. I'm happy how this turned out, because I still have height adjustment. I have Celica factory ignition with the lockout. They have to move the brake a little bit, but it's still not welded. I'm still not sure what to do over here because I might not stay with this brake lever. All this might have to be changed. So it's not welded in yet. This open space right here, this is where the gas tank will go. I do need some weight up front because the engine's so heavy, rear wheel drive, and I'm sitting in the back. So the front will be unloaded. So I'm planning to put gas tank over here and still not sure where the battery is gonna go. Some people say put it between the seats, but it might not fit over there. Might be a little too tiny. I don't want to go with a smaller battery. I will add some pictures of this thing being built.